Amy and Chris Marek, why divorce announcement? Zach and Tori Roloff, new twin baby birth share announcement today. The Roloff family has been a beloved fixture in reality television for years. From their charming farm in Oregon to their ups and downs, fans have followed every twist and turn in their lives. Today, we're diving deep into a significant event that has rocked the foundation of the Roloff family. Amy Roloff's recent announcement about her divorce has left many viewers in shock. But why did it come to this? Let's unravel this complex story. Amy Roloff, a matriarch known for her strength and resilience, has shared her life with fans for almost 2 decades. From her experiences as a little person to her journey as a mother and entrepreneur, Amy has inspired many. But her recent announcement has raised questions and concerns among fans. In a heart-wrenching social media post, Amy revealed her decision to divorce her husband, Chris Marek. Her message was filled with emotion and a sense of finality. After years of marriage, she expressed gratitude for their time together and the memories they built, but acknowledged that they are moving in different directions. Fans quickly took to social media to express their support and disbelief. After all, many had celebrated her relationship with Chris, which seemed to blossom on screen. But what led to this unexpected turn? To understand the reasons behind Amy and Chris's divorce, we must first look at their journey. Amy has always been open about the challenges she faced during her marriage to Matt Roloff, her first husband. Their separation in 2015 was a significant chapter in her life, and Chris stepped in during a time of healing. But as Amy and Chris built their life together, it became apparent that the realities of blended families, differing priorities, and the pressures of public life began to take a toll. Amy often emphasized the importance of communication and growth, but sometimes that's just not enough. In many ways, their love story was an interplay of blended family dynamics. Both Amy and Chris brought children from previous marriages into their relationship. Navigating the complexities of a blended family can be quite challenging. From balancing parenting styles to creating traditions that include all the kids, the journey was not without its hurdles. Reports suggest that differences in how they approached family life may have created friction. Communication is often labeled as the cornerstone of any relationship. Amy's candid discussions on previous seasons about the difficulties of openly expressing feelings hint that this may have been a critical factor in their marriage. As life progressed, those conversations might have become less frequent. Being in the public eye undoubtedly adds pressure to personal relationships. For the Roloff family, fans have witnessed their journey through triumphs and tribulations. This constant scrutiny can amplify personal issues, making them feel more pronounced. Amy has mentioned in the past how sometimes it feels like her life is on display. This level of exposure can make it hard for couples to find solace in their relationship, as they often feel the need to maintain an image of togetherness. In her announcement, Amy emphasized personal growth and understanding. It's a reminder that marriage is not just about love, it's also about evolving together. When partners grow in different directions, it can be difficult to reconcile those differences. Amy's commitment to self-improvement and self-discovery suggests that she recognizes the importance of personal happiness. In relationships, it's vital for both partners to feel fulfilled and grow together. The outpouring of love and support from fans has been overwhelming. Many feel a personal connection to Amy and are standing by her side during this difficult time. It's heartwarming to see how the Roloff family has built a community of supporters over the years. With the divorce announcement, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next for Amy Roloff? Known for her entrepreneurial spirit, Amy has her hands full with her pumpkin farm, as well as various projects that showcase her love for cooking, family, and personal care. Word has it, she might even be working on new ventures that will allow her to continue inspiring others. For Amy, the future holds endless possibilities. While Amy Roloff's divorce is undoubtedly a bittersweet chapter in her life, it also marks a time of new beginnings. The ability to recognize when a relationship is no longer serving you is courageous, and Amy is proving just that. As fans, we wish her love, strength, and happiness as she embarks on this new journey. What do you think about Amy's announcement? How do you feel about the challenges of blended families? We want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on the Roloff family and other exciting content. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some breaking news about Tori Roloff from the beloved show Little People, Big World. After years of sharing her family's journey with us, Tori has made a shocking announcement. Yes, it's true, she is getting a divorce. But what led to this decision? Stick around as we dive into the details, the implications, and everything you need to know about this unexpected development. To understand this surprising news, let's take a moment to reflect on Tori's journey with the Roloff family. Tori first entered our lives when she began dating Zach Roloff, the son of Matt and Amy Roloff, the stars of Little People, Big World. Their love story blossomed in 2010, and by 2015, they tied the knot in a beautiful ceremony on the Roloff farm. The couple welcomed two adorable children, Jackson and Leela, often sharing precious moments of their lives on social media. Fans loved their family dynamics, their parenting style, and the way they tackled challenges typical to life with dwarfism. Just recently, Tori took to Instagram to share the heart-wrenching news that she and Zach are parting ways. In her heartfelt post, she expressed gratitude for the happy moments they've shared, but also acknowledged that their paths were diverging. Many fans were taken aback, as the couple had seemed so in sync, sharing their lives and family milestones with fans. So what exactly led to this decision? Let's break down the possible reasons for their unexpected split. While Tori hasn't provided extensive details about the reasons behind their divorce, several factors may have contributed. Let's explore them. One possible reason could be the immense public pressure that comes with being reality TV stars. Just imagine every moment of your life being scrutinized and commented on by millions. Tori and Zach navigated this pressure while raising two young children and trying to maintain their marriage. People change over time, and sometimes couples grow apart. Tori has expressed her desire for personal growth, and it's plausible that their individual journeys led them in different directions. Family dynamics play a crucial role in relationships. With both having close ties to the Roloff family, it's possible that familial expectations and relationships influence their own marriage. The pressure to live up to those expectations might not have had a positive effect on their relationship. Parenting can be one of the most challenging aspects of any marriage, but it can be particularly tough for Tori and Zach, given the challenges related to dwarfism. Balancing their children's needs, especially with Jackson being the first grandchild and dealing with health issues, could have added stress to their marriage. Finally, communication plays a vital role in any relationship. There are always nuances and complexities in how couples express their feelings. If there were underlying communication issues, they may have festered over time, leading to their separation. The emotional toll of divorce can be significant. Tori has been open about her emotions on social media, and this transition will undoubtedly take time for both her and Zach to process. Co-parenting can present its own set of challenges, especially for public figures. Fans will be watching closely to see how Tori and Zach manage their shared responsibilities while navigating this new chapter. Family support is crucial during such a life transition. The Roloff family has always maintained a close-knit relationship, and it's likely they will rally around Tori and Zach, helping them through this period. Divorce can also bring financial implications. The Roloff family has built a legacy, and it will be interesting to see how they navigate any financial settlements and property division. Despite the difficulties, This new beginning may open doors for Tori and Zach to pursue new endeavors. Whether it's focusing on their careers, personal interests, or new relationships, fans will be eager to see what the future holds for both of them. As with any high-profile breakup, fans have had a lot to say about Tori and Zach's announcement. Social media has erupted with reactions, both supportive and critical. Many fans have expressed their support for Tori, acknowledging the bravery it takes to make the decision to leave when it's no longer working. Fans appreciate her honesty and wish her well on her journey ahead. On the flip side, some fans expressed disappointment, feeling blindsided by the news. After investing in their love story publicly, it's hard for some to come to terms with the split. There's also speculation about what this means for future relationships. Will Tori date again? What about Zach? Fans are buzzing with theories and hopes for both of them to find happiness, whether together or apart. In closing, Tori and Zach's decision to divorce is undoubtedly a significant and emotional one. They brought so much joy and inspiration to fans through their journey as a couple and parents. While their paths may diverge, it's essential to remember that relationships can change for various reasons, and it's okay to seek happiness in different forms. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some breaking news that's been on the minds of many fans of the Roloff family. Karen Chandler, known for her appearances on the hit show Little People, Big World, has announced her divorce from longtime partner Matt Roloff. The news has shocked fans and sparked a lot of questions. So in this video, we're going to dive deep into the story behind their relationship, the recent announcement, and the reasons behind their split. Stick around. Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler's relationship began after Matt's divorce from his ex-wife, Amy Roloff. Karen first joined the Roloff family as the farm manager in 2010, but it wasn't until after Matt and Amy separated that their romance began to blossom. Karen and Matt's connection developed over time, especially as they worked together on the farm. They complemented each other in ways that brought out the best in each other, which led to them becoming a couple in 2017. Their relationship seemed like a fairy tale. They often shared their adventures on social media, showing support for each other and building a life together. Fans were thrilled to see Matt happy again after a tough divorce, and Karen became a beloved part of the Roloff family dynamics. Fast forward to now, and the news of Matt and Karen's divorce has sent shockwaves through their fan base. On insert specific date, Karen took to her social media accounts to share the news, and it was a heartfelt yet surprising message. In her post, Karen expressed gratitude for the time they spent together, but she also made it clear that the decision to divorce was not easy. So, what led to this unexpected split? Let's take a closer look at the reasons behind their decision. Rumors have been circulating for a while about potential issues in their relationship, with fans speculating about how things have changed over time. Many believe that the pressures of reality TV and differing life goals played a significant role in this breakup. When you're in the limelight, the pressure can be intense. Differences in lifestyles and future aspirations can become magnified. In this case, it's possible that Matt and Karen realize they want different things moving forward. Reports indicate that one key issue was their differing views on family and future plans. While Karen was looking towards new adventures, Matt seemed more focused on family and the farm. These differences may have created a rift that seemed hard to bridge. There's no doubt that this divorce will have an impact not just on Matt and Karen, but also on the Roloff family as a whole. Karen has been a significant part of the family, especially in relation to Matt's children. Karen has been there for us through a lot. We're all processing this news. Ultimately, we care for each other and want what's best for everyone involved. Family dynamics can be complicated, especially in public life. But it seems like everyone is trying to support one another during this transitional time. The announcement has sparked a flood of reactions from fans, many expressing their shock and sadness. While some wish them well, others are speculating about what went wrong. Some fans have expressed disappointment, while others are supportive, reminding everyone that relationships can be complex. It's essential to respect their privacy during this challenging time. So, what's next for Karen and Matt? As they navigate this new chapter in their lives, both will likely focus on their individual passions and careers. Karen is known for her ventures into small businesses and community involvement, while Matt continues to be dedicated to the farm and his family. While it's sad to see a couple part ways, it's also a chance for them both to grow and pursue their individual paths. Change can be challenging, but it can also lead to new opportunities. As this story unfolds, we'll be watching closely to see how both Karen and Matt handle this transition. We wish them both happiness and fulfillment in whatever. Marek, who also talked with ET, agreed wholeheartedly and added that they have since even ventured into the vicinity of friendship with Matt and Karen. It took a while to get there, and it's, the old expression, time heals. And we've gotten to that point now where Matt and Amy have moved on to other and better relationships, he says. We actually, get together once in a while too. Matt, Karen, Amy, and I hang, and we have good laughs and good conversations. Unfortunately, I've witnessed some really nasty divorces where two couples ended up hating each other when they were done. And I'm so glad that we're not in that situation, he adds. Amy Roloff gives update on Zach after very scary emergency surgery on Little People, Big World. Exclusive Amy Roloff is happy for her family to be on the other side of son Zach Roloff's health scare. On Tuesday's season 25 premiere of Little People, Big World, the 33-year-old's years-long battle with migraines came to a scary turn when it was revealed that the shunt that sends fluid from his brain to his stomach needed to be repaired. In the midst of the emergency surgery, Amy had to step in and assist with Zach and Tori's 3 children, Jackson, 6, Layla, 4, and Joza. One that was definitely a very scary moment, Amy told ET's Rachel Smith. Even as a mom, and I really had to, put myself in check and not just go in there, because he's married now. Tori is there with him as well, and so I think the biggest thing is just letting them know that I'm here if they need me. Amy shared that while Tori and Zach made back and forth trips to the hospital, she was called in the early hours of the morning to rush to their house and be with their children. Still, she didn't mind as it gave her a chance to keep her grandchildren's minds at ease. I stayed with the kids for a little bit because it was very important for me to have her Tori there with him, Amy said. I think this was her first experience of her going through something like that with Zach. Despite the severity of the situation, Amy, who experienced Zach's prior shunt surgeries when he was a child, remained optimistic. There's always that hope, she said, of keeping a positive mindset. I'm a faith-based person. Even if it did get scary or worse, I thought everything's gonna be ok. It may take a while, but everything's going to be ok. And it was. He found a really good neurosurgeon and stuff, and I just wanted to make it comfortable and easy for the kids in the end. Amy shared that Zach is doing well, and it's hard to believe that he even had the health setback. While he's fully recovered, Amy, who is also the mother of Zach's twin brother, Jeremy, as well as Jacob and Molly, is still the mama bear. Zach is doing great now, she said. You'd never have known. The family's doing great, but as a mom I said, Zach, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to your body. And it's just recognizing those signs. She added, I'm glad everything's well. Zach's doing great. He's playing soccer and coaching. He's doing all sorts of stuff. Last week, Zach and Tori celebrated the 1-year milestone of his recovery on their Raising Heights podcast. We're up on a year on that, and I've not had a migraine since then, Zach said. Thank you for being there with me with everything. You took care of all the kids that whole time. My mom came in. He added of the experience, I feel like that was a fun story. It's been a year and we're very celebratory about it. Little People, Big World season premiere. Zach gets rushed to the hospital. Exclusive Little People, Big World is marking its return with a heartbreaking episode. In an exclusive clip from season 25, Tori Roloff has to come to her husband's aid as he suffers a medical emergency the last 10 years. Zach has had really bad migraines almost once a month, and they've never been able to really pinpoint what they are, Tori says in a confessional interview. He would get a headache, and then he would be treated for the headache, and then the pain would subside. As Tori is explaining her husband's symptoms, a clip of him in the hospital doubled over in pain on a hospital bed runs. Zach has dealt with these headaches for way too long, but this time has escalated very quickly, she says. In her own separate interview, Zach's mother, Amy Roloff, recounts the moment that Tori called her and told her that Zach would be going to the hospital. It was a little nerve-wracking that Zach had to be rushed to the hospital, Amy says. And I tried to make sure that whatever information Tori relayed to me, that I would go ahead and relay to Matt and all the kids. Back in her interview, Tori recounts making sure they discovered what was going on with her husband before she even considered leaving his side. I was not going to leave that hospital without more answers, she says as the clip ends. In February 2023, Zach had an emergency surgery to repair a shunt in his brain. In a post on Instagram, Tori shared a picture of her husband after he underwent the operation 3 days later. Zach gave his followers an update and shared more details about the procedure. I had a shunt revision surgery after getting really sick, he shared in part. The shunt has always been something I've had but became very real this past week for our family. Thank you to Tori Roloff for being the rock this week in our family and rallying the kids. My mom for coming up twice in the night so I could go to the ER, and the doctors and nurses at the hospital who advocated for me and continue to advocate and care for their patients every day. I'm happy to be home, but thinking about everyone still in the ER, ICU, or neurology that can't be home yet. Zach and Tori Roloff reflect on his brain surgery. It's been a year since Zach almost died. Tori and Zach Roloff are getting candid about the Little People, Big World star's near-death experience. In February 2023, Zach had an emergency surgery to repair a shunt in his brain. On Wednesday's episode of their Raising Heights podcast, the couple reflected on the scary shunt revision surgery. It's been a year since Zach almost died, Tori shares. We're going to talk about it today. Talk about a near-death experience that happened in the Roloff household. The pair shared that they wanted to speak about the incident to bring awareness and encouragement. Zach explained that he had the shunt, which is a device that goes into his head and drains fluid into his stomach, implanted when he was an infant and had it revised at 13. The pair explained that they believed that Zach wasn't dependent on it. However, Zach revealed that he was suffering with chronic and life-altering migraines for the last 7 years, that they couldn't figure out what was causing them. Tori believed she always knew it was the shunt. We would go to the ER, and I would get tested, and they wouldn't see anything, Zach says. We just settled on. I was having these episodes, and sometimes a nap would help. It took this huge event of everything kind of falling apart for us to finally figure out what it was, Tori says. Tori shared that Zach would downplay his symptoms whenever they spoke to the doctors and encouraged him to speak up about what he was going through. But all of the blood tests, scans all came back clear, which made Tori scared. I was just preparing myself for the worst, she says, because I had no idea what was going on. Tori and Zach revealed that the height of his illness began the day after she welcomed their third child, Josiah, and she was overwhelmed with stress. In her frustration, she revealed that Zach made a 45-minute drive to the hospital, where he requested medicine, before going back home after the doctors cleared him and couldn't return to the hospital where they delivered their son. Tori expressed her frustrations with Zach's lack of help, as she couldn't do anything after having her child via C-section, and getting help from her husband. You were like the deadbeat dad that night, she said. Like, where's the dad at? I just remember a nurse coming into my room that night and just sobbing, and I couldn't just tell this woman why my husband wasn't there. It was just awful. The pair shared that a few more months passed, and they were back in the same situation. This time, Tori went with her husband, who ended up going to a hospital that specializes in dwarfism. While there, Zach's headache and pain became worse, and he was rushed for emergency surgery after it was determined that his shunt was out of date and that fluid was being blocked due to scar tissue. Tori remembers the fear that came with what the doctors called an exploratory surgery. It was really scary watching you get rolled away, not knowing. She says Zach's surgery was successful. A year later, the reality TV star says that he is doing much better. We're up on a year on that, and I've not had a migraine since then, he says. Thank you for being there with me with everything. You took care of all the kids that whole time. My mom came in. While the family can celebrate, Tori admits that there was a tough moment with explaining everything that was going on to their oldest son, Jackson. I came home and he asked me, "Is Dad gonna go to heaven? Is he gonna be with Papa?" she said through tears. And I was like, no, I hope not. But that was a moment that was so hard to talk to my 6-year-old about. We kept saying he's sick like we did with Papa. And so he did have this moment of I'm gonna lose my dad. And that was heartbreaking. The pair, who are also parents of Layla, 3, and Joza, 1, are happy that they are out of the woods. You are alive and kicking and doing your thing, Tori tells Zach. Thank the Lord above. Zach adds, I feel like that was a fun story. It's been a year, and we're very celebratory about it. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.